I was a little skeptical about selling digital products online because it really seemed like one of those things that is like, if it's so simple, then why isn't everybody doing it? But I can tell you that I literally paid for about a year of my university rent, almost solely using money that I made from selling digital products online. Hi, what's up? My name is Mathilde. Welcome back to the Picsart channel. And today I'm making another financially themed video. I'm going to be teaching you how to make money selling digital products online. First things first, I know there are some people asking, what are digital products? So digital products are essentially most of the time sold as PDFs or zipped files, and they pretty much encompass anything that you can think of. Instantly, the buyer will get the link or the file to whatever they're buying. And it's such a low effort, low maintenance type of thing because you don't have to go out and ship it. You don't have to worry about packaging, hence why it's so easy and most people can do it. Now, there's different types of digital products that you can sell across different platforms. Today, I'm going to be focusing on things that you can sell on online marketplaces like Etsy, for example. I did it and I literally didn't know what digital products were. I just saw one girl doing it and I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And within 2 days, I think I hit like 100 pounds. And this was without like any external marketing whatsoever. So imagine what you can do with marketing. We'll get there. So what are some examples of digital products that you can sell? Things like printable notebooks, clothing patterns for sewing, posters, cards. If you want to go ahead and just create a random bunch of things and just see what sticks, that is completely up to you. Personally, I would always start off a business with a specific target audience in mind and a specific niche, which really gives some sort of legitimacy to your store. In the example that I'm going to be showing you guys today, I have brainstormed some different things that I think would work, and I've come up with a concept of homeware digital products. These are things like wall art, which you will design and then it's ready for people to print, or things like labels for spices and kitchen utensils. Having an overarching theme to your store is just going to make marketing so much simpler when we get to that step. But let's rewind a little bit and let's figure out what's the first step you have to do when you first start creating digital products. Number one, and I say this in literally every single video I've made on this channel at this point, which is do some market research. How I came to my conclusion that I think that homeware would be perfect was that I was looking through different online storefronts that sold digital products, and I was seeing a lot of patterns of people selling like notebooks and cards and things like that. And it really felt overly saturated. And as much as I think that personally my designs would be awesome, I also just think that it's really so overly saturated that it's going to be really hard for you to stand out within the website. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people selling the exact same product as you, then chances are you should probably try and sell something else. Which brings me back to the second point. It's really important to take advantage of different seasonal things that are going on. So for those of you that don't know, evergreen is basically things that people are always going to be searching for. So when I said like labels for your spices jars, there's not a specific season of the year where people are more likely to search for spice labels. But if I wanted to make it more seasonal, I could do like Christmas cookie jar labels. If you create these things around the time that are most seasonally relevant, it's going to increase traffic to your store. Even if people don't end up buying that original product, they might have a look and they might find something else that they like. Let's go ahead and create our first product. Opening up Picsart, I'm going to create a background for my first piece, which is going to be a wall art. Open Picsart, and I'm going to be using the AI image generator to get an image of a very calm, peaceful beach that people are going to look at this and just serenity type of vibe. You know what I mean? Once that's done, go ahead and just change the aspect ratio if you want to make it a traditional poster size, if you want to keep it a square. Super simple. If you want to edit the picture a little bit, you can go ahead and add some filters onto it. Personally, I think I'm just going to go in and adjust the colors a little bit. And once that's done, I'm going to go over on text and just type up a little quote that I think is cute and pretty. And whilst this is a super simple design, I also think there's room to add some little details which are just going to spice things up and make it look really professional. And for me, it's just going to be the tiniest bit of shadow because I'm incapable of adding text on something and not including shadow. I'm sorry. It's my design, do or die. And I'm going to add a little bit of noise to the background just so it looks a little bit more grainy. So this is what my wall art poster looks like. I'm also going to go ahead and create some of our labels. So I'm going to be opening up a new canvas and I'm just going to click on the black background. I'm gonna go ahead on shapes and click outlines, and I'm gonna change it to white. And then again, I'm gonna go over to the fonts and just type up whatever spices. I think for this one, I'm just gonna put salt. And once this is done, I'm gonna save it and just edit the text again. This time I'm gonna write pepper, and I'm gonna do this a few times until we get a nice selection of spices. And once these are all done, we are ready to upload them onto our storefront. So, believe it or not, this is actually a point where a lot of people give up, because uploading a product onto any sort of online market front might seem a little bit overwhelming due to all the different variety of choices, of options, of categories, of things that you have to fill out. But fear not, I've got sure you go over onto Picsart Quick Tools, click AI Writer, and then you have a selection of different tools that you can use when creating the title for your product, the description, keywords. I personally use this all the time because I am so bad at coming up with keywords that are SEO friendly. And because this is AI, it's one job to know SEO. Again, make sure to add any seasonal words for the poster. I'm gonna market it as a little bit of a summer poster just because it's summer right now, and I think that might increase the sales. Please make sure to click that you are selling a digital product, because a lot of times, and I will be very honest, people will message you being like, hey, where is my product? I haven't got a shipping code. And then you have to tell them, hey, it's actually a digital product. And they're gonna be like, oh, why didn't you tell me? And if you haven't clicked the digital product on your storefront, even if you've written in the description, they are entitled to a refund. So just make sure that it's as clear as possible. Once these are all done, you can go ahead and upload them to your store. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, if you guys do create some things, make sure you tag us on Instagram and TikTok. Even if you want to create any of these things and you haven't downloaded Picsart yet, do it. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and see you next Monday. Bye.